INOX CVA has to be one of the coolest companies because essentially what they do is they keep cold things cold. They manufacture, design, engineer, and supply cryogenic solutions, typically equipments which handle any fluid in the range of minus 271 degrees to a minus 73 degrees. They manufacture double-walled vacuum insulated tanks made of stainless steel, and their primary application is in the industrial gases, LNG, and cryoscientific industry. Now, their customized cryogenic solutions are used by 1,200 customers and 100 global customers. They export to 60 countries, and around 60% of their revenue comes from exports. So wherever there is a need of keeping things cold, be it on the rail, ship, road, rockets, INOX comes into the picture. For that matter, INOX actually played a very critical role in the construction of second launch pad in Sriharikota, and ISRO continues to be their biggest clients. Also, some of their biggest clients are the industrial gas majors and almost every oil and gas player in the world. Why are they coming up with an IPO? Even when they are a debt-free company, is because they definitely want visibility. The company is a world's leading supplier of cryogenic solutions, and the revenue drivers going forward are definitely clean energy and the transition into cleaner energy, the adoption of liquid hydrogen, LNG, and cryoscientific applications. Let's have a look at the IPO details. The face value is at rupees 2. The price band is rupees 627 to 660 per share. The lot size is 22 shares minimum, which is 14,520 per lot. Overall issue is entirely OFS, and it is at around 1,460 crores. The IPO opens on December 14th, closes on December 18th. Their allotment by December 19th, and the listing date is December 21st. Let's understand the financials now. The company has been growing its revenue from 21 to 23 at a CAGR of 27.1%. The revenue has increased from 609 to 803 to 984, and as of September 23, they were at 580 crores. The PAT as well has been increasing quite steadily, and their EBITDA margins are around 24 to 25%. INOX is a debt-free company, and their borrowings is also on the decline. The financial indicators are pretty healthy. The ROE and ROC are strong at 27 and 36%. The PE is 39.22, which is fairly justified. It will always seem expensive considering this is a niche industry and it doesn't really have a listed competitor. The EPS stands at 16.83, and the grey market premium today was around 380 rupees, and one can expect a listing gain of around 58%. Like I said, there's not really a listed competitor here in India. However, outside of India, a Cryolor or a Cryofab are companies who compete globally in the cryogenic space. Let's also have a look at the risks and strengths associated with INOX. While all looks hunky-dory, one thing that I realized is that the company has increasingly been focused on exports, and today 62% of their revenue comes from exports. Now, an introduction of tariffs can pose a certain risk on the company's revenue. The same also goes for raw material, wherein any raw material supply fluctuation can pose a risk onto the revenues. Also, 72% of their revenue comes from the top 20 customers, which again, if there's a customer churn, can be a major risk to the company. When it comes to strengths, the company is 30-year-old with a proven track record and definitely has a first mover advantage in India. It has future-proofed itself by venturing majorly into clean energy, into the adoption of liquid hydrogen, LNG, and cryoscientific applications of their products. Also, it is pretty much monopolistic in India and the lowest cost producer of cryogenic tanks in the world. Now, the verdict, going by everything that we discussed today, this definitely is an IPO I will go ahead and apply and wait for listing gains. But this also, for me, would be a long-term bet. I'll be invested in this for a long term. Thank you for watching. For more IPO related news and finance market news, do subscribe to my channel and hit that like button.